back. When the boys take on the Bulldogs from Athens. Game time for the freshmen will be about 5 o'clock. Tip off for the varsity. I'm going to guess 7:30-ish, somewhere in there. Because it is a triple header. The freshmen will play, JV will play, and the varsity will play. We will have the varsity game.
foul line, Davis. Back to Martin. Martin splits two defenders in the corner to Murphy. Murphy back to Davis. Looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Perry. Perry drives but runs into Davis. So the ball goes now inside Leeming, who makes a move. Puts the ball up, and she is fouled.
Oh my!
That's going to be on.
That is on. I can't pronounce it. Miley. Is how you pronounce that. Thank you, Roger. Up. Nothing but the floor.
That was just a bit outside.
Second one is up, short, and Bulldogs come down with the rebound. Chapman's going to cross the timeline. She's picked up. She gets it over to Holcomb. Kicks it across. That's Stump. Stump waiting for a pick that doesn't come. Strong to the basket. She kicks it out. That's Holcomb for three. No good. Murphy with the rebound.
Gets it to Davis. Looks ahead to Martin. Martin drives with the right hand, kicks it to Perry for three.
In and out.
Oh. Everything but in, and then looks like Chapman tried to save it. Bulldog stepped on the inline, so Murphy will inbound for the Vikings. Take that. That'll be Davis. Davis gets into Leeming over to Perry. Back to Davis in the corner for three. Makes it. It's her first points of the night. Easy for me to say.
Is that her first shot? Holcomb comes right back, puts it on the glass, no good, and back comes the Vikings.
Davis has the ball now, gets across half court. Kicks it over to Martin. Martin drives with the left hand, lays it up. No shot, or misses, and Bulldogs get the rebound. I meant to say no rebound and a miss.
Holcomb gets it to Stump. Back to Holcomb, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Murphy.
Be Murphy's first.
Team first. Olivia Smart and Quinn Banks. Back on the floor for
Smart and Banks back in. Holcomb will take a seat. So that means Stump will inbound. She gets it to Banks.
That was tip ball, wasn't over and back.
Smart. There is Stump with a three, no good. Murphy comes down with it.
She kicks it ahead to Martin. Martin drives, kicks it over to Leeming, and I think it's one of Leeming's first misses of the night.
I think you're right. Oh, nice pass underneath for the Bulldogs. That's Miley with the two. 48-25 Bulldogs.
Martin comes back, drives down the middle, lays it up, misses, and again, rebound Bulldogs.
Nothing but green jerseys underneath the board, Brian. Down comes Smart. She gets it underneath. That's Melee.
Perry steals the ball. She's going to drive the length of the floor. Does a little reverse layup, puts it in.
Nice. That makes it 48-27. 4:40 left in your contest. Coach Jones takes a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you're Rock 98.7 WYRO, South Valley weather is brought to you today by Globe Furniture and downtown Chillicothe. They have the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Look at your Monday night. We are expecting cloudy skies with a chance of sprinkles on and off as a cold front works its way through. Lows will drop down to about 37. Then for your Tuesday, mostly sunny. A little bit cooler tomorrow afternoon with highs only around 49. Tuesday night, increasing clouds, lows down to 29. Chances of freezing rain early, turning to rain in the afternoon on Wednesday with cloudy skies, highs of 41.
Yeah, we're back to music. Oak Hill's Rock Station, Pure Rock 98.7.
Back at Vinton County High School, 48-27 is your score. Bulldogs lead the Lady Vikings. 4:40 left in your contest.
Yeah, so we've got 21-point lead. We got there within 16, but that press again came on. Now the Vikings are going to press.
Try to press. Copel's back in. And there's going to be a foul on Perry. That's 3.
That is her 3rd. Your memory's on point tonight there. That's
I'm telling you,
it's
it'll be used up for the rest of the week. Just don't ask me no questions come Wednesday. Holcomb gets it across. There, that breaks the press. Real simple. Stump gets it across. Oh, what a pass. And there's a foul.
That'll be on Martin. It's her first. Second.
Her second. Kupel at the line. She'll shoot 2. First one's up and good. Make it 49-27 Bulldogs. Second one is up and good as well. Make it 50-27 Bulldogs. 4:30 left in your contest.
Martin brings the ball down, gets it ahead to Davis. Davis thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Dribbles around out top and gets it to Murphy. Murphy drives, kicks it back to Perry. Perry
thought about it.
Yep, she drives with the left hand from the foul line.
Oh, drops it in. Nice shooter's roll. Back come the Bulldogs. Break the press. There's Kupel. Get 2 passes and they score a layup. That was Banks with the layup.
Martin brings it back for the Vikings. Tries to do a miscommunication there. Tried to do a pass into Leeming. Leeming moved one way. She thought she was going another.
The other way. Holcomb crosses the timeline. Vikings back in a little bit of a zone, but not much of one. And Olivia Smart drops a layup. 54-29 Bulldogs. Ooh, almost a turnover by the Vikings.
Davis is going to take another 3. Not there. Long rebound by the Bulldogs.
Got numbers. Holcomb's going to take it by herself.
Oh, she's blocked by Davis.
Yeah, great job for Davis on defense right there.
Murphy comes out with it, gets it ahead to Leeming over cross-court pass to Perry for a 3. Not there. Rebound Kupel.
And Holcomb will run the show. Coach tells him to slow down just a tad.
Yeah, 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Stump. Oh, what a pass.
Yep, and that foul's going to be on Murphy, I believe.
Yeah, you can just about pick one there. You're right. Her second. That'll put Kupel at the line again, shooting 2. First one's up. Count it. 55-29 Bulldogs.
So Leeming will come out, and Davidson will come in for her.
Van Nostrom comes back in for the Bulldogs. Kupel's second is up and good as well, 56-29.
And Alyssa Beckner will come in for Morgan Davis. So on the floor for the Vikings, we've got Murphy, Martin, Perry, Beckner, and Davidson. Perry has the ball now, has it out top, picks up dribble, gets it inside to, that was intercepted there by Kupel.
So down comes Banks. She gets it ahead. There's Kupel again. No answer for that, Brian.
Nice ball movement.
Perry's going strong, blocked by Kupel, and it'll stay Viking ball.
So Murphy windbound for the Vikings. She gets it to Martin. Martin is blocked again by Kupel.
Mercy. Running the floor is Banks, up and good. 60-29 Bulldogs.
Martin brings it down for the Vikings. Gets it to Perry on the wing. Perry inside to Beckner. What a pass.
Nice pass, nice look. And Coach Jones is going to take a timeout. It's a 30, so we'll stay right here. Nope, now he's taking a full, so we'll take a full and be back in 60 seconds.
Are you ready to rock? Get ready for Crush, the Bon Jovi concert experience. It's America's #1 Bon Jovi tribute band, coming to the Majestic Theater on Saturday, February 15th at 7:30 p.m. Presented by Southern Ohio Equipment Company. This show delivers an electrifying arena-style performance featuring all your favorite Bon Jovi hits. Proceeds benefit Rock for Tots, supporting community programs that make a difference. Get your tickets now at MajesticChillicothe.net. Saturday, February 15th at 7:30. Don't miss Crush. It's a high-energy night of unforgettable rock.
Back at Vinton County High School, 2 minutes left in the contest. 60-31 Bulldogs, and it will be their ball.
Coach Jones calls off the press. And he's going to sub in. That will be Howe in the game for Perry. So Bulldogs bring the ball down.
Get it underneath the Koppel. That is Stump. Stump going strong, and that slips out of her hands. That should be Viking ball, and it is.
Yeah, you got to think about the Bulldogs, too. They're going to be back next year. There was only one senior, Holcomb, on the floor, and they're a pretty good ball team.
Yes, they are right now.
Even without her.
Yeah.
So. Martin has the ball and drives it down the right side. Looks back for Howe for a three. Not there. Howe gets her own rebound. Gets it to Beckner. Beckner drives down the paint. Not there, gets it to Martin. Martin kicks it back to Murphy for a three. Not there.
Oh my.
Back by Davidson.
Koppel does a great job blocking out Beckner, but Davidson's wide open for the bunny.
Yeah.
Koppel. She gets it to Banks. Banks gets it underneath.
Yeah, Martin's going to come out with a rebound. She drives down the left side. Little hesitation, drives in. Shot not there.
And it will be a nice.
Yep, stolen, but dribbled out of bounds.
Yep. So it'll be Bulldog ball, 60-33, 50 seconds left in your contest. Bulldogs cross the timeline. They may just dribble.
Yeah, inside of 40 seconds now, so I don't believe the Vikings are going to foul.
No.
But I could be wrong.
Could be. Up and in is Bristol Stump. 62-33, Bulldogs.
Oh, Beckner's going to drive down the paint, kicks it out to
Murphy.
Murphy in the corner, not there. Off the hands of Davidson, so it'll be Bulldog ball with 14 seconds left. Coach telling Bulldogs walk down the court.
Not sure they know how to walk.
They're
pretty quick.
Still running. They're just running a little figure eight out top. Coach Jones telling them, don't play defense, don't foul.
Yep, just stand there. So at the end, 62-33, Bulldogs come out victorious. We'll take a timeout, be back with end-of-game stats. Hopefully, Coach Jones. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
As cold as it's been on the outside, country superstar Lori Morgan brings the musical heat to the Vern Rife Center for the Arts Saturday night, February 15th at 7:30.
Good as I was to you, is this the thanks I get?
It's a Valentine's weekend celebration of the love, stories, and the songs, as only Lori Morgan can deliver. It's Lori Morgan live.
I need one of those nights tonight.
Be listening for our Lori Morgan Mondays with your chance to win front row seats, dinner, and an overnight stay at the Portsmouth Holiday Inn on Saturday night, February 15th.
Go away, no wait a minute.
Get your tickets now by calling the McKinley box office in Portsmouth at 351-3600 or go online to vrcfa.com. It's a special Valentine's weekend of pure love and classic country with Lori Morgan, proudly presented by the Total Media Group.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
Shut the front door.
winning,
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
but you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
I'm Navy veteran Phil Briggs and a proud member of Navy Federal Credit Union. I was just an E3 when I first joined Navy Federal, and now I'm a middle-aged guy, and Navy Federal is still coming in clutch. With flexible savings, investing options, even high-interest certificates that you can add money to anytime during your term. And one day all those savings are going to equal a new boat. See why Navy Federal Credit Union means it when they say our members are the mission. Savings products are insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-549-TERM, 866-549-TERM, 866-549-TERM.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people seeking treatment for ED are under 40? HIMS can help. Get started at hims.com/joy. Through hims.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy.
Back at Vinton County High School, where the Bulldogs have been victorious over the Lady Vikings by a score of 62-33. Brian, you've got some stats.
Yeah, I do. First for the Bulldogs, they had 3 players in double figures. One was close, but with I believe it was Miley had 2 points, Stump with 5, Smart with 6, 8 points for Kupel, 10 points for Banks, 14 points for Holcomb, and leading all scorers was Chapman with 17. For the Vikings, 2 points apiece for Beckner, Davidson, and Brisker. 3 points for Davis and Williams. 6 points for Perry, and 15 points for Emma Leeming, who had a really good shooting night tonight.
Yes, she did. And let's go back to the Bulldog stats for just a minute. Kupel, what did you say she had? 8 points?
Yeah.
But probably had at least 8 blocks.
She had that many blocks, yeah.
Yeah, so her contribution is more than just scoring, obviously, for this Bulldog team. Again, a reminder, we will be back tomorrow night when the boys take on the Bulldogs from Athens. That will be a triple-header freshman game starting about 5 o'clock, I believe. And then Wednesday night, Brian and I will be back again when the Lady Vikings, there will just be one game. It's a varsity game. It starts at 6:30. That will be against the Lady Rockets, and that will be senior night.
So I can't get here at 6:30. I need to get here a little earlier.
Probably.
Unlike tonight where I was running a little bit late.
Well, it's okay, though. Tonight, it was okay tonight. But Wednesday night, yeah, if you could.
Don't want to be like Bob and just walk in when it's time to go.
No. He, I had him going the other night. He said something about carrying me, and I said, well, if that's the case here, take all this stuff home with you, and you set it up. That ended that whole discussion. So, again, we appreciate everybody taking the time to be with us, kind of watching to the corner to see if Coach Jones is going to come out. Difficult, and you got to give him his dues. difficult to come out here and talk when your team loses a contest.
Oh yeah, and that's again though. Athens has been doing this to a lot of people this year. I do know of a couple losses they did pick up. Like I said, Alexander, Waterford. Can't remember the other losses they have, but I believe they've only got 4 or 5 losses right now. So they're a pretty good team in control of the TVC. And again, Holcomb is the one that they're losing for next year, so they're going to be right back at it.
So everybody else is back.
Right.
So pretty good depth for at least one more year. And we watched their JV play, and there's some players on there as well. So they've got a positive outlook, I'm sure, for the next few years for lady basketball in Athens, Ohio. Still kind of watching for Coach Jones.
So that's then Wednesday night you said Wellston, and Saturday nights here we're not on Saturday night, but
right.
it's Trimble.
Trimble, yes. That was on the original schedule, and then that schedule got changed. And that is a girls' game, correct, with Trimble?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yep, and that will be Trimble's pretty tough this year, so that'll be a tough task for the Vikings.
Yeah, and that's really unusual to have a girls' game on a Saturday.
It is.
Again, we won't be here for that one. We'll be here Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and then next week back again Tuesday and Friday night. I think that's the first, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the first Friday night game we've had for the boys, which is unusual in itself because usually you do a lot of games for boys on Fridays and Saturdays, but it just hasn't worked out that way. Of course, some cancellations because of weather and some different things of that nature, but I do know that a week from this Friday will be the boys against Wellston, and that will be senior night for the boys as well. So a whole lot of radio coming up. We appreciate everybody taking the time to spend time with us in their evenings. We're still going to sit here a couple more minutes, see if Coach Jones comes out. Haven't seen him, haven't seen Coach Grillo come out and make his normal gestures that he's coming or whatever. So we'll wait just a couple minutes and see if he comes out.
So again, yeah, tough loss for the Vikings, but again, really good Athens team. And Vikings play with them, but like I said, once you get in the 17 or 19-point hole in it was just the first quarter.
Oh yeah.
So then they played the rest of the game kind of with them, but we've seen that the last couple of home games with the Vikings that kind of start out slow, missing some shots, not getting offensive rebounds, and the game gets away from you pretty quick.
Pretty quick. And it's hard to dig yourself out of a 19-point hole. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah. So might want to take another break.
Why don't we do this? Let's take another 60 seconds. And wait and see if Coach is going to come out. So we'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you're Rock 98.7 WYRO, South Valley weather is brought to you today by Globe Furniture in downtown Chillicothe. They have the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Look at your Monday night. We're expecting cloudy skies with a chance of sprinkles on and off as a cold front works its way through. Lows will drop down to about 37. Then for your Tuesday, mostly sunny. A little bit cooler tomorrow afternoon with highs only around 49. Tuesday night, increasing clouds, lows down to 29. Chances of freezing rain early, turning to rain in the afternoon on Wednesday with cloudy skies, highs of 41.
Score big savings during Menard's Super Sale. Get ready for game day with a 2-pound tub of braided pretzel twists. On sale for just $5.49. Assorted flavors of Sprecher Craft Soda in 16-ounce bottles are only $3.99 a 4-pack. Plus, save big on party tableware, chairs, grills, coolers, small appliances, and much more for game day get-togethers. Check the weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals going on now.
Save big money at Menards.
Strength, passion, determination. Every moment that moves you and every movement that drives you. When pain or injuries try to limit you, our orthopedic team at Holzer has the latest treatment options and robotic-assisted surgery with joint replacement, sports medicine, and therapies to keep you moving forward. Every movement, every step, every moment. think Holzer first.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2706.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-2706. That's 800-575-2706.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Back at Vinton County High School, we have the honor of being joined by Coach Jones. Coach, tough loss.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. They came out and kind of, got us early, and they're good. We tried to do a couple different things against them, and and obviously it wasn't super successful. I mean, especially there early. I thought we fought hard, especially in the second half. I mean, we almost won the third quarter there, and I thought, at one time we had it to 16. I thought we were fighting and competing, which is what this team does. I mean, we do a good job, but yeah, they're good.
Yeah, well, and we talked about it before you came out. It's hard to come back when you're down 19 in the first quarter, but you did play even. At that third quarter point, you kind of, as you said, you're kind of clawing your way back in, and then all of a sudden they just go on a streak again.
Yeah, I mean, early on, we were really focused on taking a couple of the threes away. Obviously, I mean, we just felt like we had to take that part of their game away. But I thought I think their first 8 points were just kind of point blank, drive to the rim, layups, kind of 1-on-1. And then obviously that opened up the game. We helped a couple times when we didn't want to help, and then they hit a couple threes. But again, those layups I thought early, killed us. But again, a lot of that's, we were trying to change the defense kind of off and on them.
Right.
And so I kind of, I went in and I took the blame on that. I just don't think it was kind of the right, plan. You kind of look back and, I thought it got us confused a couple times. And then, like you said, in the third quarter, we pretty much came out. That was kind of the adjustment. We're going to say, hey, we ain't switching up the defenses anymore. We're going to pretty much stay manned. We wanted to, kind of force them to stay outside. So we were doing a really good job of pinching and then recovering. We call it pinch, where we were just kind of stunting on the ball and then kind of coming back out when they were kicking it. So I thought we really came out with a good defensive adjustment there in the third. And like you said, we made a little run. We got to 16, and then kind of right there in the last minute, a play here and a play there got it, ballooned back up to 24.
Right.
And, so even in the fourth quarter, I thought we fought there. We were trying to make plays. I think we got it under 20 a couple times. And then I think they came down, hit 2 threes, and, but, we competed.
Oh, yeah.
We competed
absolutely.
hard.
And we've said it, I think, every time you and I have talked. You don't see any quit in your team. I haven't seen it all year, and I didn't see it tonight.
Well, I mean, that's what I told him in the locker room. I just said, when things aren't going your way, you're not making shots. I said, that's going to happen. I thought we did, a lot of things we did a lot better tonight. I don't know what our turnover count ended up being, but I felt like we turned it over about 30 times the first game. I think the final count ended up being about 26. I don't think we had near that many numbers tonight. We went in halftime, talked about boxing out, and outside of the first possession of the third quarter, I thought we did a much better job in the second half. So, yeah, we competed, and I told him in the locker room, I said, listen, times like that, you got to, you got to show heart. You got to show some pride. And I called one time out there at the end because it got to about 30, and it was my last time out, and I just said, hey, let's show some pride. We're not getting this thing to a running clock. And I said, that's our DNA, and, we did that. So.
Right. So now Wednesday night, senior night.
Yeah. We're super excited about that. We get to celebrate our 4 seniors. These 4 seniors have been here, obviously the whole time I've been the head coach, and they got a good record, in terms of this, that it's a winning record, here at Vinton County, and A lot of players that's contributing, just great kids overall. And I can't wait for them to enjoy that. I really hope the community comes out and supports them. Not that all four usually get all the playing time in the world, but they come in and they set the culture. They set the culture in terms of being just great, good community members. Again, they're all going to be successful. They're all very, very busy. Like Alyssa Beckner, here today was, she didn't get here till 5:30. She was doing drama club, and then comes here and is doing all that. So going to be super successful. So I'm really happy. Again, community, please come out and support them in terms of, again, just celebrating them. They deserve that.
Right.
And it's going to be a big night, and I'm excited for that moment for them.
And we're going to be here, so we'll do the same old, bring them up and we'll talk to them. Now, let me ask you one more question. Tournament draw, when is that?
It happened on Sunday.
Okay, because I saw some brackets, but I didn't see you guys. So where are you?
We are the 11th seed. It's all on it used to be all off coaches' rankings. Right. The coaches used to vote on it. Now it's kind of a computer system. So we're the 11th seed out of 12 teams in the district, in the Southeast District. It could have went any way. We were between about 7 and 11. Really, it was just tight.
Right.
We, at one time I thought we might be the 7. At one time I thought 8, 9, and it just kept changing. It literally changed. I knew what we were on Friday, and who we were going to play. So we're going to play South Point at South Point on February 12th.
Okay.
At 7 p.m. They're sitting at about I think the record's about 10-8. So we're sitting at 11-8 after today. So they're 10-8. They play in a tough conference. They play Portsmouth and Fairland, who are two of the top programs around. And again, those two obviously, those two teams are Division 5. People are worried about them obviously because both those teams expect state tournament runs.
Sure.
So they obviously got to play those two teams twice. So they've been tested. They played Willersburg Saturday. I got my eyes on that game. Just kind of watched it. So we got South Point, and then if we win that game, we would play February 15th against Greenfield-McLean. Greenfield-McLean gets a bye. Top 4 teams get a bye.
4, yes.
So we would play Greenfield-McLean, and that game would also be at Greenfield-McLean.
Okay.
So, listen, I tell them all the time. I said I wasn't too worried about we're going to play whoever, and so we're excited. This is going. We got a long week here that we're going to plan for, and obviously going to come in and compete. But we're going to start looking there, and it's a new season. Records are 0-0
yep,
one
absolutely.
Saturday.
Starts the same on February the 12th. That's for sure.
That's the truth.
Well, we appreciate you filling us in on that. So we'll get with the station people. And Brian, it looks like a road trip, my friend.
It is going to be a couple road trips.
Yeah, that is a road trip, and it's been a while since we've been to South Point. I'm not sure we've ever been there for a basketball game. I know we've been there for some football stuff, but
now there's no there's no sectional championship this year. It's all district.
Right.
So that is that's a new change. Obviously, the sectional championship really doesn't exist. The first game's called district first round. So
Yep. So okay, Coach. Well, we appreciate you coming out. Looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday night for senior night, and get a good win for you against the Rockets.
Yeah, hope so. Okay.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Well, Brian, now we know how to fill in the schedule.
Yep.
February the 12th at South Point at 7. Did he say 7 or 7:30?
I hope it's 7. That's going to be a late night anyway.
It is. It is. I'm not sure you and I are allowed to stay out that late. But anyway, we appreciate everybody taking the time to be with us tonight. Vikings go down to defeat to the Lady Bulldogs from Athens by a score of 62-33. Join us tomorrow night when we'll have the boy version of Vikings versus Bulldogs. For Brian Radaball, Jeff Thacker saying good night and God bless.